views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect those of the producers, network, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Alam mo ba sa US, pag may nasirang daan, siguro mga 1 week nila bago ayusin, which is mabilis na.
Yeah, 1 week, mabilis na yan.
So, I'm talking about extreme, sirang-sira na daan, 1 week. Sa Japan daw, pag same situation, may nasirang daan. Okay, 1 day daw, overnight. Diba? Pero mas matindi dito sa Pinas.
Bakit?
Dito, hindi pa sira, inaayos na.
Advance mag-isip ng mga Pilipino.
Oo, sobra. Hindi mo na-experience? Ngayon na-experience mo, yung magandang daan sa amin. Ang ganda ng daan. Inaayos na ngayon. Sabi ko, ano yung problema sa daan namin? Wala, inaayos na. Kala ko maayos na pala.
Hulaan yun masisira itong next month Kaya
Oo. Proactive natin, di ba?
Yeah.
Well, at the time of this recording, we are in the month of March, and then lumabas yung balita na makakaroon ng EDSA Rehabilitation. Yeah. When was the last time na rehabilitate si EDSA? Kasi for what I know, wala namang rehabilitation. Laging reblocking. Di ba? Yan ang nangyari. So, trivia. Did you know? It's only trivia to. Did you know that I did a research on this about reblocking ng roads? And I figured that the only country in the whole planet that does reblockings of roads is Pinas. Totoo. Do a Google. In any country, small or big, the only country that does that is Pinas. Isn't that amazing? At least, magaling tayo sa isang bagay, reblocking of roads. I don't know what are the benefits of reblocking roads, pero all I know, puro aberya lang nangyayari. Traffic, and ginagawa nila at the wrong hours as well. Ginagawa nila during a rush hour. During the daytime, hindi pa mas maganda pag madaming operations sa gabi.
Yeah.
Yung iba, 24 hours. The problem is, hindi natin ramdam kasi nakikita lang natin during rush hour, during commuting hours.
Yeah.
But ang point ko is, why are we the only country that does reblocking? Ibig sabihin, hindi siya ganun ka-efficient sa ibang bansa. And they have better technologies to maintain their roads, like in Germany.
Yeah.
Trivia, in Germany, in the highway, like yung NLEX
nila, yeah.
Yung pinaka-highway nila. Pag umulan, the asphalt, the roads, sinisipsip yung tubig.
Absorbing.
Yes. And the absorption of water is very efficient. They made the test. There was a tanker na nagbukas ng gripo ng tanker. So nabubuhos yung tubig. Hindi bumabaha. That's how efficient the roads are.
It's futuristic.
Yeah, so habang umuulan, it's very advanced, progressive. Habang umuulan, if you touch the ground, it's dry. It's dry. That's how road technology works in Germany. Of course, Germany. The home country of German ingenuity, where vehicles like Mercedes and BMW comes from, and motorbikes, right? But dito, yun nga, when was the last time EDSA was rehabilitated?
A long time ago.
Yeah, probably more than a decade, probably even more, maybe double that. But yun nga, end of March now, beginning of rehabilitation. And then I think the bus lane is going to be switched to the outer lanes kasi they're going to rehabilitate part of the bus lane. And then, wow, hanggang saan yung EDSA? It starts all the way from Monumento. And then where does it end?
It's too far.
What's the last of EDSA? Up to Pasay ba?
Yes. No.
Yung MRT. Ano yung dulo ng MRT?
Yeah.
Pasay. Is that going to MOA? Papunta MOA.
Yes, papunta ng MOA.
Right? So once you see the MOA globe, tapos na. No more EDSA. Basta pagtawid mo ng Pasay Bridge.
Yes, tama. Pasay City.
Oh.
It's too much.
How long is it going to take? Okay, I'm looking at this article in GMA. Runs from Monumento, Caloocan. I was right. To Parañaque Integrated Terminal. So to PTEX. Sa dulo pa. Up to MOA, sa PTEX.
Yes.
So, is that right? Did I mention right? PTEX. The rehabilitation works according to the government as part of the country's hosting preparation for the Association of Southeast. Kasi we have the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit, so ASEAN Summit. That's why they plan to rehabilitate para at least presentable daw
Presentable,
yung
yes.
roads. Yeah. Sana laging presentable kahit wala tayong summit, no?
Yes, exactly. Hindi porket may ASEAN lang, dun pa lang sila mag-rehabilitate.
I'm gonna have a look. ASEAN Summit 2026. Kasi next year daw, di ba?
Yes.
So how long is that? We're in March. So if it's gonna take the whole
Abot ba?
yun yung tanong, aabot ba? Di ba? Oh, whatever it is. Pero if it's gonna be the first quarter of next year, they have end of March, so they have 3 quarters to finish it at the year 2025. Yeah. Hindi pa per months traffic na because of this.
It's another sakit sa ulo.
When was the last time you were in EDSA?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, I try to stay in my city. You know, if I need to go down south, I don't take EDSA anymore. You know, unless I always take Skyway.
Yeah, mas mabilis din.
It depends. If I need to go to Makati, I could take Skyway. But if I need to go to Ortigas or Pasig,
You have
no
to
way,
pass by.
no way, di ba? And from what I know, the only way going to Pasig or San Juan Green Hills,
Yes.
I think there's a exit from Santa Mesa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way I could go to Pasig. But still, there's no, if I need to go to C5 or if I need to go to BGC, there's no way I could hit Skyway. I have to go through EDSA or C5 in Libis.
Yeah.
I try to avoid taking EDSA kasi, I mean, even without the rehabilitation, ang sakit na sa ulo.
Yes.
Di ba?
It takes you, at some point, EDSA is already traffic during lunch as early as 4 p.m. So it takes someone who comes from SM North or coming from the north, going to somewhere there in Pasig, it takes you an hour and a half, or better yet, 2 hours. It's bad. It's worse.
It's that bad, no?
It's worse already.
You know the time that I enjoyed EDSA? Pag wee hours. When I take wee hours, I'm talking about 12 midnight and beyond.
Yeah.
Yun yung only time na, wow, ang sarap mag-EDSA kasi walang ano.
Yeah.
Pero, back then, nagulat ako kasi nagsundo ako sa airport siguro mga 11 p.m. 11:30 nasa daan kami. Wow, ang traffic. Grabe.
Yeah.
Parang, hindi na natulog yung mga tao. Ano meron? Lahat to night shift? Ano nangyayari? Di ba? And it just shows, ano ba yung population natin ngayon sa Pinas?
It's a number that keeps on growing.
For sure, diba? For sure. At let's look at 2025 stats. Feeling ko wala pa 2025, but
As of 2025, I think for the historical data, it's about 120 million with a growth rate of like 1.48%.
okay, let's talk about population here in Metro Manila. We have 15 million in Metro Manila alone. Diba?
Oh.
15 million. That's a big number. Kaya congested ang Manila. Congested. But I'm happy about I'm happy about the new airport. Magkakaroon tayo airport sa Bulacan just to ease the congestion. But have you noticed, ano ba yung mga cause ng mga traffic sa EDSA? Have you noticed? I'm just curious.
I have so much cars.
Hindi lang yun. But may araw na smooth, may araw na hindi. Ano yung, okay, given na sa dami, volume, okay. Given.
Ayan po.
Pero ano yung main cause? You guys have an idea? Driver. Ang dami entitled na driver.
Madami nag-serve.
The time schedule.
Sige, given volume, anything with volume, kahit funnel, lagyan mo ng talagang volume, nakaka-cause ng traffic. Pero hindi strategic kasi yung mga crossings, di ba? Or yung mga areas, hindi siya strategic. Laging bottleneck.
Yeah.
Bottleneck. That's the key word, bottleneck. Kasi, parang malapad, sisikip, lalapad, sisikip, lalapad. I have no idea sino ba yung gumawa ng, siguro hindi na anticipate back in urban development planning na magiging sobrang traffic sa Pinas.
Yeah.
Di ba? wala na tayong solution dyan sa bottleneck. Kasi Commonwealth pa lang, di ba? Start ka ng, ilan lanes? 10 lanes? Tapos iipit yan.
Yeah.
Magiging parang 4 lanes na lang. Tapos magiging 10. I'm not sure how many lanes, pero alam ko, madaming kotse
Expect nila mag-merge lahat ng maayos na which doesn't happen.
It never happens. Diba? Yeah. I think the best success for EDSA was the bus lane. Best. Para sa akin, successful yun. At gusto na tanggalin.
Yeah.
Diba? I don't know who are the idiots who wanted, pero yung mga nagsasabi na, tanggalin ng mga dapat experience nila. Dapat sumakay sila. Hindi sila sumasakay. So they don't know. Diba? Do I know? Yes, I know. Sumakay na ako P2P. Trinay ko lang. Trip lang. Just to see, to experience. Yeah. Pakita ko yung footage. Para at least we could document it. Tapos ilabas natin sa podcast. Diba? Iorasan natin. From Monumento, mag P2P tayo. Or a regular bus carousel.
Yeah.
Diba? Para ma-experience natin. So, what are your thoughts about rehabilitating EDSA? Is it good for the country? Is it bad? Long-term, short-term? Ano ba yung mga thoughts and comments niyo about it? Siyempre ako, iiwas na ako. I have the privilege na umiwas. Diba? When I say privilege, kasi siyempre, bilang business owner, bilang PR advisor, I have flexibility in time. But not everyone does.
Yeah.
So, kawawa yung mga tao, yung mga nakapila talaga. Pero did you know that siyempre nakikita niyo yung picture dati, di ba? Yung parang, picture nakapila sa MRT, sa bus. Akala ni iba, yan yung mga minimum wagers. Tama. Pero halo-halo na sila.
Yeah.
Ang daming corporate workers doon. Ang dami. They're not aware. Di ba? Tapos, ang nakakalungkot lang is, of course, we have people that work online. Tapos ipopost nila, swerte ko, wala ako dyan. Di ba? Nakakaawa naman yung mga, yung nakapila. Nung nakita ko yung post na yun, hindi ko mabanggit kung sino yan, pero it's, sorry to say, hindi ko sinisiraan mga VAs or anything. Pero, swerte mo talaga. So make sure you do well in your job. And yung iba, yung nakapila dyan, wala silang choice. Di ba? Pero don't scrutinize them. Choice nila kung they want to commute.
To each his own. Yeah.
Di ba? Tapos, yung based on their skills, baka masaya sila dun sa trabaho nila.
Yeah.
Di ba? That's why I don't like to compare pag sinasabi, mag-VA ka na kasi hindi mo na kailangan experience in traffic. Yes, totoo naman. But you don't need to sugarcoat it and romanticize it. Hindi ako katulad ng mga ibang nagtatrabaho na iba nga, executive, hindi mo lang alam. Di ba? Yun. Okay, so anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good, yeah.
Mag-EDSA ka pa din? No choice ka,
no? No choice. Ganun talaga. Netflix na lang habang
So, may driver ng Netflix habang
Hindi, nag-just-stand lang.
Uy, huwag mo gawin yun. Distracted driving yun, no? Mahuli ka ng MMDA, no?
Di pa bantayan mo na lang, sir, sa podcast. Bantayan niyo itong tao.
Bantayan yung tao to. Nag-Netflix habang
Spotify na lang pala. Sound trip na lang pala. Podcast.
Subscribe.
Manonood na lang ako ng podcast ni Sir Philippe Soriano.
At si OG.
Yeah, si OG. Yeah. So habang traffic, make sure to watch Philippe Soriano on Spotify. Yeah.
Wag YouTube kasi distraction. Yeah, take the time to listen to our podcast habang nasa EDSA kayo. At remember the joke, advance ang mga Pilipino mag-isip. Hindi pa sira, inaayos na.